miss out on championship and suffer relegation. Locally poor systems of handling and rehabilitating sports injuries has further added another negative. Players ending their playing careers. On a special feature, Sidelined by Peter Maora, he highlights on a few neglected cases as he also assesses the current state of sports physiotherapy.
In the knee, there are two tendons in between. They cross each other. They hold the knee together. So one of them, I severed it. So I only remained with one. So the stability of the knee was not so stable.
On November 2018, the Kenya Rugby 15th side team embarked on a journey of securing a World Cup slot through the repackages that were staged in France. It is during this competition that 3 players picked different injuries while playing against Germany, Hong Kong and Canada. Backroad Almas Chitui and hooker Coleman Were had tears in their knee meniscus as Martin Owila broke his left knee cartilage. 3 months later, disturbing reports that the 3 players had stayed for 3 months without getting medical attention despite having represented Kenya at the 2019 World Cup qualifying tournament emerged from different media outlets. According to the Kenya Rugby Union, unavailability of surgical specialists and insurance cover complication were the main reason the players' treatment was delayed. The predicament of these players cut across all sporting disciplines in the country, where players get injured while on national and club duties but are left without treatment, or they are forced to use their own means to get treated. Dakono Wino's rugby career was cut short in 2004 after a botched surgery on his right knee.
So I went to a facility, popular one in Nairobi. I won't mention because they didn't do a good job. That actually made it worse. Yeah, because for them, they focused on my insurance cover. In Kenya, you have to be very careful. The hospitals and caregivers actually inquire what insurance cover you have, to what extent you're covered. Then they tailor-make your treatment to that cover. I was on crutches for like around 4 or 5 months, but the injury didn't get well. Actually, I was out of pain with it. And the knee didn't get strong at all. Yes, so when I would try to work it out in the gym, it would just be painful. So somebody advised me to go to Kijabi in the hospital in Kijabi. Yes, in Kijabi, yes. So there were some American doctors visiting, and I was told they usually go there every year, and they do pro bono, they do free consultation and surgeries. As long as you have NHIF, they'll do the surgery. So I went there, I got a diagnosis, they told me what happened. I explained that I went for a surgery somewhere, and they told me these guys actually they messed it up even further.
The former Nakuru RFC and Blackbird flanker Cam's second center had a promising rugby career, winning numerous titles with his clubs. The botched surgery says messed up his rugby career.
If I would have gotten the right diagnosis and the right treatment, definitely I would still be playing even right now, I think. But because of the limitations of care and also of surgery capabilities at that time in Kenya, I could not continue playing.
Negligence from relevant stakeholders, poor systems to handle and rehabilitate injuries, as well as the playing surfaces has been the biggest contributor in the forever sidelining of talented players in the country. On October 2018, Sony Sugar shortstopper John Wow sustained a career-ending knee injury while in the preseason with the Kenya Premier League side. Per the team's policy, the company Sony Sugar was to come in and cater for his treatment, but bureaucracy forced him to seek alternative means.
I came back for again training kiasi in pre-season. Kakata, kambia doc ndio na feel. Juu hata kutembea a distance of 100 meters ilikuwa ngumu. Kambia doc inahitaji niangaliwe. So to go to the company's hospital, wakani check, then wakani refer for further checkup.
In 2006, during the FIFA Congress in Munich, the World Football Governing Body FIFA introduced the club licensing regulations and mandated Continental Confederation to implement and enforce the regulations, which were designed to improve club football by targeting key areas. Workshops have been organized by FKF in conjunction with CAF club licensing instructors, with 16 KPL clubs and 20 NSL clubs as well as stadium owners attending. By 2018, most KPL sides had only achieved a score of between 50% to 69% fulfillment of the CAF club licensing regulations, with most of them missing the essential A and B criteria requirements. This explains why most clubs lack a proper system of injury management, with shrinks financial muscles and lack of insurance covers to their player thorn in the flesh.
Most clubs wana insurance. So after player akiumia, wewe ni mzuri tu wakati uko ground, but ukishaumia watatafuta replacement, wataka hapo. Timu itaendelea. Most players wanaumia sana. I can't mention names here, but wanaumia, wamepata injuries, wamejishughulikia. But ukishajishughulikia, those clubs want them back to those teams to perform again for them.
Approximately 4 kilometers from the Nairobi CBD stands one of the best sports physiotherapy clinic that has played a pivotal role in rehabilitation of injuries for different national teams and different sports personality, the East Africa Physiotherapy Sports Clinic.
Under the tutelage of long-serving Kenya Sevens physiotherapist Lamek Bogomko, the East Africa Physiotherapy Sports Clinic is among the few sports clinics established in the country to help in handling and rehabilitation of injuries.
Kenya still we are lagging behind in terms of the number of physios, because I think according to the World Health Organization, they have a ratio of how many patients a physio is supposed to see per day. There are so many physios who have realized that sports physio is very interesting in this. So there are so many guys who are now practicing into sports physio.
Physios play a pivotal role in ensuring players are available for matches when 99.9% fit. However, with commercialization of sports and often congested fixtures, players have sometimes been called to action before depleting their rehabilitation process.
There are situations where people have been forced to play with an injury, but always the decision must be made how bad is the injury. Is it something playable? Because nowadays there are more techniques like strapping, taping, and so that the player can be able to perform.
Sports physiotherapy is an important aspect of a team setup, though federation and different sports organizations have devised few methods to ensure players are taken care of even when sidelined. Cases of neglecting injured players are still rampant. Peter Mwaura, Sidelined, KUTV.